Hi, welcome back to Dream With Us. I'm Kate, and this week we're talking about getting vulnerable and really diving deep into what it feels like to express your dreams to your partner, to express your dreams to the world, and understand that it can feel like you are shedding all of your armor right in front of everybody. So, if you feel like you have to hide behind every layer of makeup like I do, I feel like oftentimes I'll put that thin layer of makeup on and then nobody can touch me. I straighten my hair, I curl it, I add a little volume to it. Cover up all my dark circles. But this isn't about that. It's not about being fake. It's not about being perfect. It's about the messy steps that we go through when we decide to make our dreams a reality. So, if you want to learn more about the hard conversations, the difficult, motivating steps that I have to go through on a daily basis to make this a reality, to dream bigger and more authentically each and every day, keep watching. Building a business, building a dream, building up yourself, releasing all of those limiting thoughts, cleaning up mess from years ago, unpacking the difficult belief that you don't deserve any of it. When I decided to get divorced, when I decided to start this YouTube channel, when I decided to seek out a coach for writing my book, there was this moment in my life that made me say, enough is enough. I need to do this. So I'm sitting here in front of you with all my mess behind me, all of my anxiety flushed out in front of you. No makeup, hair pulled back, all my grays completely exposed, because that's what it feels like when you're pursuing a dream. It feels like you are exposing yourself in ways that you never wanted to do. To admit that you want a better relationship means that there's something wrong right now. Admitting that you want a better job means that you need something more in your life. Admitting that you don't like your home, admitting that you don't like the place that you're living in, admitting all of those things are scary first steps. And that's what it is. It's a first step. The rest of the steps till you reach your goal are not smooth, they're not easy, they are hard, and they dismantle everything that you really want to pursue in life. You will feel like the universe is out to get you. The last couple of days, I have fallen into this pattern of belief that I need Joe to support my dream, even though he will never pick up a pen and finish a single sentence of my book, even though I will not ask him to edit it or revise it or structure it in any way. But my limiting belief is this belief that in order to have a good and happy marriage, there has to be open, honest communication. And that I think where I'm falling short is that I think that just because I want open, honest communication with him, that also means he has to agree with me. He has to believe in my dream. He has to be my cheerleader, that he has to be the person that I can't be to myself. Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever felt like if you don't have somebody backing you up and telling you you're great and I'm so excited about this dream of yours and I can't wait to see it come into reality, that they're not going to do that? They're that first person, that first hurdle. And I think where I have to transform my belief in what goal setting is and what dream making is that it is not about every single yes. It is about having thousands of no's and one yes. That's all you need is one yes. You need somebody to say, I believe in you. And a lot of the times, your partner has their own set of fears, their own insecurities that they are battling and trying to move forward in their own job, in their own mental state, their own belief systems of themselves. See, when I first met Joe, he told me the story about his parents. And when he was 12 years old, his mom went back to school. They went to the Museum of Anthropology, I believe, or history, down in Washington. And it reignited her love of anthropology and history and ancient history. And that spark pushed her to go back and get her GED, pushed her to go back and get her associates and her bachelor's and her PhD. She went over to Africa and started field schools. She traveled to France to do rolling and pushing forward in her ugly moments, in her sad moments, in her overwhelmed moments. And when he told me that story, I was like, wow, this is the partner I need, because he lived through it. He saw what it takes to go back to school. He saw what it takes to make a dream come true. But the nuance of it was that his belief system was that not to get in her way. And I am a far more sensitive human being than his mother. I have years and years of people getting in my way. I spoke in my last video about not feeling worthy, not worth the investment. Money was a major factor in my household. You weren't allowed to leave the house unless you were making money. That your priority was to not have fun, not enjoy yourself, not enrich yourself, not enlighten yourself in any capacity other than to make money and to hoard that money and save that money for a rainy day, for whatever might happen. My dad was very good at investing, but he was very poor at making sure that he felt like he could move up the ladder in his company. My mother was very insecure, criticize her in any way. Criticism was very, very scary in my home. My mother didn't handle criticism well. My dad didn't handle criticism well. I don't handle criticism well. I will crumble if you tell me I need to smile more in this video. It is horrible. I will crumble if you tell me, why don't you have your hair down? Why don't you have makeup on? But I am doing this to push myself, to open up criticism, open up those no's, open up those feelings of self-doubt. I shine when I get a chance to empower other people. I shine the most because when somebody has seen me and empowered me, it is my most delightful feeling that I can feel. My last meeting was to teach somebody how to break down what their company is about and to form a 15-minute speech and to hold her accountable and help her through this process. And I love doing that. Majority of my work as a communications director is helping people, guide them to believe that they have a voice, that they are allowed to speak up for themselves, speak up for what they want and how they can make this world a better place. That is what I do on a day-to-day basis. And that's why I've created this, because I want you to do the same thing. I want you to pursue your dreams when it's messy and ugly and your house is a wreck and the dishes aren't done and you still want to write that one more chapter. You want to plan one more time. You want to pay off that debt. You want to plan for your retirement. You want to travel the world. Whatever your goal is, I want to be here cheering you on. But in order for you to cheer me on in this part, I have to show my messy, insecure self. I struggle with trusting that I can get to the other side. My favorite line that has guided me over the years that I learned in hypnobirthing was hold the vision, trust the process. Hold the vision, trust the process. The process is messy. The process is long. The process will feel like failure. And I know that one day I will make all of my dreams come true if I keep pushing through the messy parts. And right now, I'm in a terrible, messy part. So if you've ever had this feeling, if you're right in the thick of it right now and you had a bad week like I did, I mean, there were so many great parts. Don't get me wrong. We had an amazing Valentine's Day weekend. We had so many great feelings. But yesterday I came home and I was just compounded with the reality. So if you feel yourself aching for that next step, that next goal in life, and you're scared as hell to admit it to the world, this is where you want to do it. Open it up. Be super brave, be vulnerable and messy and raw. Go ahead. Tell me what your dream is. Let's write it down and turn it into a plan. And then get really bad and go all into the steps of what it's going to have to take to get you there. Because that's what I've done. I have a 1-year plan, and I'm going to write this book, and I'm going to turn this YouTube channel into a coaching practice and a business that's going to be successful. And it's going to take me years. But that first year, I'm going to write the book about how letting go is love. Let go of your old self. Let go of who you thought you could be or couldn't be. Let go of your fears of detachment. Let go of the reality that life is temporary. We will lose people. I lost my greatest cheerleader back in 2021, my dad. Every time I brought him an idea or a thought or anything, he was like, "Oh, Katie girl, let's get this done. That's so cool." He would get so excited. No matter how messy I was or loud, he would show up to every poetry reading, stand in the background, and just beam with excitement. And I have not yet found that person who does the same thing, who doesn't immediately get scared too. Because that's what sometimes people do. They get so scared that you're going to mess up, that you're going to crumble, that you're going to get too emotional. And so they want to protect you from all that greatness, all that power that you feel when you put yourself out there, made you feel like you are worth sharing your ideas and dreams and creativity with the world. So go out, find your person, create a whole circle of people that lift you up. Love the people that you love, but know that there are certain people in your life that will push you to shine brighter than anyone else. And if you need somebody to help you shine brighter, I'm in your corner, standing back, clapping louder than you could ever imagine, hooting and hollering, telling you, "You got this. Hot damn, I can't believe you did that. That's amazing." Keep going, keep dreaming, hold that vision, trust the process. And until next time, this is Dream With Us. here to motivate, inspire, and communicate little by little, a little bit more effectively. Have a great day. See you next time.